I want to tell you from the youth side, bro. We appreciate you because, honestly, like from our perspective, it ain't too many black men sticking up for us.
Nigga,
You feel me?
so this homie, I should have been a genius child, and I was. But once I started going to public school with other kids, so I didn't start off going to school with kids. I started out with a private tutor. So nigga, I really didn't start interacting with kids on a real full-time basis, damn near to the 6th, 7th grade.
Right.
So nigga, I was sheltered. So nigga, all I know is academics. All I know is books. All I know is structure and rules. So I don't know. I wasn't a kid who can play around the corner.
Right.
I've never been far from the house into the 7th and 8th grade. I've never been able to go catch the bus and go to school and not come back home till 9, 10 o'clock at night. I've never been able to do that. I would have to run away from home to do that.
Mm.
So I'm a kid who got everything he needed inside the house and didn't know nothing about outside. All of my friends was neglected in the home and knew everything about outside.
We the same way. That's how I grew up.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I went to school, you might can turn black backflips. You might be good in sports. I shined in the classroom.
That was me too. Yeah.
I shined in the
I was
classroom.
always the smartest guy.
Nigga, you shine on the playground at recess, dribbling the ball. I'm shining in every class I go to.
All right.
As I got older, I started feeling ashamed because the people I hung with couldn't shine in class with me.
Mm-hmm.
My mother had a, so I came to school dressed well. I started feeling, I didn't feel accepted being smart in class.
Mm.
Cause I had a friend or two that might smack his lips. Man, God, always, man, you know, so the culture started making the smart kids feel bad for being smart. So I dumbed down.
Right.
I dumbed down. So nigga, when she passed out the papers, nigga, she said, Charleston, you did a great job. My niggas knew them pouting. Cause they, you know, so that would create some friction between us. I noticed that in school, homie. I passed the test today. He worried about failing when it's report card time. I'm happy. So nigga, I would dumb down, nigga, to be with my niggas.
Let me ask you this too then. So
y'all be dumb to be a real nigga.
Facts. I did the same thing. I got another question because I feel like this is a cultural question, and this is one that I feel like really, I think everybody will know this. So you see they laying off. You know, they laying off a lot of people. UPS just laid off 48,000 workers. Who was it? Verizon just laid off 12,000 workers. So what I was telling black people is, with all this AI, with all these things, with all these layoffs and everything, and companies trying to save money and everything, and then you got the them holding off on the I just want to ask this though: what do you think is the future of black people? Because what I told black people is if jobs ever get scarce, we're not going to be the ones who get them damn jobs. So what do you think the future is?
I said it another way. I said we're going back to slavery. And they said, oh, we ain't going back to slavery. Employment is slavery.
Yeah.
So you shifted from employment into the metaverse world where you get no revenue, no return on your energy or your labor. So your labor is your time that you sit on here. Right? Your labor makes money for companies, businesses, and content creators. You're already a digital slave. Don't get no revenue, and people make money off your labor. You're a slave. That's what a slave was. So they're thinking we're going back to change. You're already in change. You're chained to the internet. You're chained to this phone. You don't look up. You don't look around. We've taken away your situational awareness. You're chained as a slave. But it's in a metaverse world. So they've created a new world for you to be a slave in. So it's the same thing you're saying. Are they saving money? Companies have never lost money. For the last 20 years, companies have reported more gains. CEO has more gains than anybody. So companies have been losing. They're increasing more revenue. They're separating the wealth gap. They're eliminating access to the rich, right? The middle class gives access to the rich. It's a pathway to be rich. They're erasing that bridge where all we'll have in the future is haves and have-nots. Black people will be the worst have-nots history has ever seen because they can't grow food. So let me finish.
Yeah.
We have taken social media for entertainment as an escape out of our reality. Other people are using it as a tool for something. We're not using it for a tool. We're the tool it's being used on. So, nigga, we because we're arguing over different belief systems amongst us, we can't see what's to come because we keep looking back.
Right.
So the greatest thing I could say is history repeats itself. History repeats itself. Somebody have to be a slave again. So you don't have the skills, you don't have the hand skills that the immigrant has to fix the roads. You don't have the skills that the non-English, Spanish-speaking Mexican or Latin can't read English, but he can listen long enough to get past an interview to go show he can do carpentry work. So we don't have that. We don't know coding. We don't understand the algorithm. We don't understand content creation. We don't understand that when you make a video, it's not about likes and views. It's about engagements and impressions.
All right.
So we don't know that. So what else will we be left to do? Play basketball, football, or consume? We're already the largest consumers on earth. What's there left to do? Put them niggas back as slaves in chains.
And that was leading to my next question is like, what I was saying too is the future is this, which is a dark future for black people.
Yeah.
If we don't figure out how to pipeline and create jobs, trades, and keep the dollar circulating within the black community all at the same time, just like the Jews do, because think about it. We go to a white man's school to pipeline to get into a white man's job. We don't hire each other. So we don't have any tech firms. We don't have agricultural pipeline. We don't have an app development pipeline. We don't have pipelines to hire ourselves. And I feel like the future of black people, which that's why I'm building a museum in Atlanta, which I told you, because I realized if we don't tackle the issue now of teaching people how to get into these industries and creating our own pipelines, we're going to be slaves, and we're going to be the worst group.
So with that being said, you at the top building, but you started from the bottom.
Right.
Right? I got to the top to go back to the bottom, to finish what I started. I can't come teach what he teaches.
Right.
I gotta teach what I know and what I'm an expert at. Re-socializing our culture.
Right.
Prisons don't rehabilitate. We need something to re-socialize us, right? So meaning, when our kids go somewhere, they don't know how to say, excuse me, thank you, may I, please.
Right.
So, can I see that? We try to finesse and hustle. We don't play fair nowhere. We want to get over. If it costs 10, we want a deal on everything.
Right.
So we have to be re-socialized in the way we think and how we see one another.
Right.
So nah, nigga. So it's so many components, because if we go learn economics, we still angry and resentful toward our father or our mother. We still hate our baby mama. So we still ain't solved the inner issues.
You right.
So that's why I keep saying, nigga, go look in the mirror. Nigga, fix that motherfucker in the mirror. So one thing I can say about you, homie, you're an honorable husband, you're a great father, so you got traits that you can stand before and fix our culture.
Right.
It's a lot of niggas, homie, they ain't right kind of men. They might in the position to help, but nigga, internally they ain't right. They still angry about something. They still resentful. I ain't never seen you angry. It's been 4-5 years, nigga, I ain't never seen you angry. In no disposition where you've ever presented yourself.
Nah,
You've always come off as logical, rational individual.
I can take it there though.
I
Somebody
know.
get me there.
But no man of great status lets you see that. He
Right.
thinks through it.
Right.
Because if you see that, then he's not rational. Then now you got him.
Right.
Man, a man is always a thinking man.
Right.
And only the strong can show compassion for the weak. That's why you can take it there and don't.
That's facts. I think the thing about me is I see that if somebody doesn't step in, and because how I see it is when I create this museum and facility, I'm going to directly step in and everybody's going to do their part. Like you said, you're going to help with the re-socializing and reprogramming and fixing the hurt and dealing with the hurt and moving past the hurt.
Yeah.
My job is to, for one, let's just say a young kid has an idea. How do we get him funded?
There you go.
You get what I'm saying? How do we get this funded? How do we get him around the right people? How do we develop our own Shark Tank?
So that's the mission.
You get what I'm saying?
Creating resources and alternatives. We don't have no resources
Zero.
to create alternatives. Okay, Your Honor, hey man, listen. I know y'all want to get this kid 10 years.
Right.
We got something that'll save y'all some money and help everybody. We don't have no alternatives other than going to prison or the graveyard. There's no other alternative. Okay, what's that? Military or the job? What other alternative we have? There's no trade schools. There's no entrepreneurship program to develop. There's none. You have to get in trouble to get some resources. So a single mother who kid is at risk at getting in trouble, but not a delinquent, has to become a delinquent for that mother to have resources to get help. When he get in trouble, they're gonna make sure he get anger management. They're gonna go get him some counseling, get him seen about, see what kind of drug. If he's at risk and not in trouble, then where's the resources? That's where your village come in at.
Yeah,
the Jews got a village with resources.
That's what I'm saying. Like exactly what I'm saying. I have to build my own village and say everybody is welcome here. And like you said, even that part with resources, like for instance, I did it with my son. If I was not rich and I was poor and I depended on the school system, because my daughter is a little bit more advanced. My son was delayed, but he became advanced because we had the money to pay for the extra tutoring. So we've been paying for private tutoring since he was 3 years old. Now he's 6 and he's ahead.
I'm a private tutor from about 5 almost to 6th grade.
See what I'm saying? So think about this, huh? I had the idea of, and this is the crazy thing, right? So I know that private tutors cost about $20 to $25 an hour, right? So with the profits that I'm gonna make from my museum, I'm going to encourage others, if you want to save on taxes or whatnot, just whatever profits I get, I'm going to at least pay $2,500. So that's like what, how many is that? Maybe like 100 tutors.
Yeah, I saw.
Right. So $2,500 an hour, that's $7,500 a day, right? And if I can make $75,000 a day, 10% go to getting kids tutored. Like, and if I get 100 kids tutored, like throughout the week, maybe 3 hours, and then every teacher get a chance to make $75 after they get off.
And see,
shit like that.
And then that's where somebody like me come in and say, man, we can go get some newly recent graduate students who's good in math, English, and get them start us a non-profit 501c3 to help students with learning deficiencies and get Title IV after money that come through the federal government that'll fund the program, pay the kids. So it's the knowledge that we put us together. They got some bad motherfuckers.
You see what I'm saying?
Combination.
So it's like, this is the thing that I feel like, for one, at the bottom level, we're lacking going private tutoring for our kids, because the reason why the whites, Asians, Jews, all them are ahead of us is because their kids get better learning than we do. And they get better one-on-one learning than we do.
And they have summer programs, which is another alternative, that still engages their academic minds during the summer.
Yep.
Our kids lose everything from May to August because their minds are not engaged. They don't pick up no books. They ain't went on no vacation. So the learning stops when school stops. But niggas, education starts in the home.
It does.
I knew mathematic tables before I got to the school.
But how are we going to expect a bunch of single mothers to?
We don't. I expect the village. I don't expect the single. I expect the village.
So that's how. What I'm saying is, black men, we got to realize that it's too many broken homes to depend on women to fix our culture.
You said something earlier.
What's up?
I meant to chime in on.
What's up?
You said when you see a need, you got to meet it. Homie,
Right.
That's what a man does. I don't care what household, I don't
Right.
care what block. When a man goes somewhere and see a need, he meet the need.
We need private tutoring.
He meets the need.
Because the reason why we need it, in my honest opinion, is like you said, like, it's too many young black boys who could have been something but lacked the foundation in the beginning. So nobody sparked his mind to be smart. Because at the end of the day, and let me ask you this, do you believe that it's certain people who can't learn in the classroom setting, but they're better in a private setting? You know what I'm trying to say?
Everybody know, all teachers and instructors and professors and academic people know that there's different styles people have to learn.
Right.
I may be auditory, you might be oral. You know, so
Right.
I can see it, hear it, and know it. You might have to write it down. So the way we all receive and retain information different. If you look at the America's educational system, it's broken and it's been failing for years. If you go by state to state, they fight over the education budget, which is one of the biggest budgets in every government, right?
Right.
They're failing. So it's not about our kids learning. So
Right.
it's not upon the school system to learn. They say it takes a village. Where our village at, man?
Right.
So I see you building the village. I see
I'm doing it, and all I'm doing is I'm waiting. And the thing is that I want people to understand too is I'm trying to rush this shit. East Point is holding back the permits, and I'm telling them, look, I got this mission going on, but you know how this shit go with politics. They want me to, well, you didn't invest in my campaign, or I'm running for mayor, so you gotta give me 5,000. So I had to go through all that.
It's called grease and palms.
You know how it go.
Paying to play.
You know how it go.
That's where the nepotism come in.
Yeah, and it's all black people, by the way.
Nepotism.
Yeah.
Everything in black people world
Yes.
is nepotism.
Yes.
Meaning, if your family don't know this person, you don't get in that. Can't get in that sphere.
No.
And that's what's hindering us.
But I'm trying to tell them, look, I get it, but I got this mission. At least let me build this shit, work on it. But they like, look, until you scratch all our goddamn backs, we're going to goddamn take our time. And I had to do it. I understood. I was like, look, that's all you had to say in the beginning. At the same time, I'm on this mission. The quicker we get this shit ready.
The problem you trying to solve hurts a lot of funding in other places. There's a book that's called The Revolution Will Not Be Funded.
Right.
And it's written by the Women's Jewish Council. And it breaks down the intent and the purpose, the sole purpose of what nonprofits were created for.
Right.
They was called the nonprofit industrial complex. Every politician have some money that they can use.
Yeah.
It's called a pork project.
Mm-hmm.
They can say we finna go study grasshoppers fucking and dedicate $2 million to it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of aid that go outside of our country. The aid that we need benefits capitalism, but it keeps us in destruction. Our pain and our problem is monetary gains for systematic institutions in America.
Well, even Rockefeller said it. He
There
said
you
he
go.
doesn't want a nation of thinkers. He wants a nation of workers. And I feel like once I understood how this nation is ran, like I'm like, okay, if they don't common core to education, then who the hell gonna be the police officer? Who's gonna flip burgers at McDonald's? Who's gonna work at Verizon? Who's gonna work at all these Fortune 500 companies that's on the stock market that they themselves invest in on every dip? So it's all a circulation.
So it's the Chinese Americans, it's the Russian Americans, it's all the foreigners who was here, that grew up with us in our educational system, who went to school with us but really don't understand our culture because we're not taught in schools.
Right.
Everybody else is. Right? So they're gonna be the police officers. They're gonna be the firemen. That's why you see now President Trump is calling for them to come on.
Yeah.
They're not calling for us. They're not saying let's get rid of these immigrants and get these jobs back to our niggas. These are good paying jobs our niggas once had that the immigrants getting. You think real Americans is building that building right there? I watch them every day.
Yeah, hell no.
Those are immigrants who can barely speak the language. So they're not championing for us. They're not advocating for the niggas to be put in a better position.
That's why I'm trying to tell niggas we gotta save ourselves. We have to create a pipeline for ourselves because no one's coming to save us, and we gotta stop begging and asking them for laws and talking about let's vote on this. When
they told us they wasn't gonna save us. They saved us out of slavery.
Right.
They came back. They saved us by giving us civil rights. Okay, y'all on your own now. They're not coming back anymore.
Right.
They said it, homie. If you read their documents, if you read the arguments in Congress, from now they're not. They I think maybe 10 years ago they revoted to extend the rights of the civil rights. They're not coming back to save us. We on our own.
And they clipping us when we run the race.
It's every group for themselves.
Yeah.
So we have no ally. The greatest ally we have, homie, to sustain us is try to find some kind of way to create an import and export outside of America. And the ideal relationship is Black Americans in Haiti. Haiti still have their land. Haiti still have the same resources in the ground, if not more than what Africa have been taken out of. They still have their resources. Haiti have even said, hey man, y'all come over here. We can grow food over here that Haitians can't, right? Haitian own Gildan, which is a textile industry that produces $1 billion and something a year. Who fucking with textile more than niggas? We wear clothes, we make shirts, we need to be, Trump took it out of Mexico, gave it to Haiti. We supposed to be going over there trying to build some kind of international relationship with the Haitians, though.
Shit, we need to be building one with Africa. We need Africa was sold and robbed years ago. China got Africa, so we can't go there. That's facts.
China already funded Africa. China and Russia got Africa. We got to go to Haiti, the only country known to beat anybody.
Yeah,
that's why they're being punished.
Pan-Africanism is something that needs to, in my opinion, it's because Africa tourism is going up. You been to Africa?
Because of China. China, listen, homie, China is helping them cut the lights on.
That's true.
China have been going around buying world real estate like the Queen. So nobody owns more land than the Queen of England.
Right.
King Charles now. So homie, China is positioning themselves to be a superpower.
Yeah.
Black American can hang it up in Africa. Africa was robbed. I'm gonna post a map. Nigga, between the Russians, the Italians, American, the French, Africa don't own nothing. Their government is controlled.
Yeah.
So now China done come in and gave Africa everything America wouldn't give them.
Right.
So now between that BRICS, we're locked out of Africa. We can only go there to learn the history of slavery.
Right.
We have no land, nigga. We can't go to Africa and think we go be some rich and live like we over in America. They're gonna extort us because their government they have the most corrupt government, nigga, next to North Korea.
I told people this when people was like, how about we all go back to Africa? And what I was trying to tell them,
you're gonna be sold again. Who you think sold you first?
That and what fucking job you gonna work?
Homie, listen.
They don't got the damn jobs for their own people.
Do you see how they look at you here now?
Yeah.
When you go over there, it's gonna be 10 times as worse.
Yeah, they be clowning me. I went over there.
Your body and your immune system cannot withstand the bacteria and the disease that Africa holds. You have a white boy immune system. You're gonna go over there and catch every kind of disease they got, nigga. That immunization shots the white boy gave you over. Why you think we go over there, they gotta give you one of these?
I remember when I went to Ghana, it was hard for me to breathe at first.
Come on, homie. Why everybody go there and get sick?
But my thing is too, what I was telling black people is, for one, they don't accept us over there. For two, where the hell are you going to work? Because if you think there's a whole bunch of poor people on the damn streets outside, like how this building is right here. you gonna see a bunch of motherfuckers with shit on top of their head selling shit and selling fruits and nuts and all that shit.
Listen,
so I'm like, so what makes you think if a million of us go over there, we gonna get hired before they do?
Anywhere you go, and you're not the native language, you're enslaved to the people of the native language. So you don't speak the white boys English. Even today, we speak English, but when it's time to speak their English, it's in a court system. We don't understand terminologies of law. That's their language. The only way to beat the white man is with law. You don't speak his language. That's why you got to go have an attorney. You need a representation. They don't. So when they go meet at the United Nations, they speak a language. We won't understand nothing. So when you go to Africa and you get ready to buy something, and everybody in the room African, and they speak their language. Now, everybody in Africa, you got Igbo, Congo, so all these different languages, and you speak none. What happened when they start speaking the language, and then they start talking to you? You don't know what they said. You're enslaved. So this is our land.
You wanna know something crazy too? They need, I don't know the name of it, but it's like some form of passport to visit each other. That is the craziest shit I've ever.
Because guess what? Hold on. Because these are not cities. These are 54 different countries that make up a continent. So these are different nations and different tribes. What you coming in here for? You need a passport to come in here. You're not this.
That's crazy though. Cause Europe, you can travel and visit every European.
That's why the white man get everybody sick. Cause he can go everywhere and pass his disease.
I understand that, but for Africans not to be able, like for instance, like you can't just cross the border freely without some form of passport, and we're on the same fucking.
It's 54 countries.
I get it.
Even though we're on the same continent.
Europe got countries too, though.
That's how the white man is.
It's a continent.
Hey, listen, everywhere where you can freely roam, that's why the white man get to take over. Everybody ain't in North Korea. That's why North Korea, you can't invade it. Everybody ain't in Russia. Everywhere where everybody is, everybody's in America. This ain't the white man country no more.
Even in Bahamas, though, the Chinese own Bahamas.
This ain't the white man country. He done let everybody in. Now he trying to get everybody out. He done lost his country. They know that. Yeah. Nobody have ever just freely let everybody in except the white man.
Right.
Every other country, hold up, man, let me check you. Because they're coming to invade.
Right.
Not coming to, they're not coming, we the only ones who assimilated with the white man. Everybody else came and brought their culture. On Christmas, all these other people still open. Except the black man and the white man. All the Chinese, everybody's still open on Christmas, on the white man holidays. We're the only ones assimilated.
You know what's crazy? Before I went to Africa, I used to always wanted to identify in some way with Africa until I went there and saw that no matter what, they don't see me as one, they see me as an American. No matter what you try, you can wear they shit, you can do whatever you want to do, you were just an American to them. So I was like, so why don't I identify as an American? So that's when it made me proud to be an American, because I was like, all right, if wherever I go, they're going to see me as an American, I might as well be proud to be one.
I'm greater than them as an American than they are an African.
Explain.
If Africa is so great, I was taken from there. They're running from there.
Yeah. This is the greatest country.
There you go. They're running to come here. You know how hard it was for them to get here? They don't run to go back.
And they're also lying, saying all of them aren't living a certain way and they have upgraded and this and that. Don't get me wrong. Yes, they have cities and this and that, but it's for sure still people in huts. It's for sure still people without AC. It's for sure people still living with 10 homes and all. It's a lot of millions of them. I saw them on eyes.
They have child soldiers who were taken from their parents and become killers and by what's it, Baccarat or whatever his name. So you got women have to be circumcised over there where their clitoris is cut off.
Yeah.
African can still kick their women's ass. We don't want that.
Right.
Now, I want to be able to slap a bitch or two and have me 5 wives in the hut, but niggas over here claim they ain't them kind of men.
And you got a point of this too. when I went to Africa and I saw that the police officer was an African black man, the judge, the this, the that, I was like, so let me just straight, Americans, black Americans think we can go over there and you think you gonna override the police, the
They still
judge,
go
the
hard.
government, all that shit. I said, you still under their law. Like, there's no going over there and taking over shit. You know what I'm saying?
Just think about this, homie. We're the outside child who's been discovered.
Yeah.
Coming back home to a family who don't know us.
Yeah.
We don't eat like they eat, so they have to correct us.
Right.
They have to. How you think they're gonna teach us to be Africans? You think they're gonna teach us with love? With what we're bringing with the culture? To understand our relationship, all you have to do is go back and watch Alex Haley's story, the relationship between Hitler and Kunta when they first got there. No, them niggas didn't want to hang with the Geechee man. We're not Africans. We're niggers. We was made and created at a certain point in time. We know nothing but what we was created to know. See what I'm saying, nigga? We stop at the shores.
But you know something crazy? Me and you both have white in our blood.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, I know for a fact I do.
I know for a fact I do too. I'm 13%.
So if we believe in these certain religious ideologies, then how can we go back to Africa when we're the Hebrews? Where the Jews are a lost tribe with no land, so they have to be shipped and roamed around.
Right.
So how can Israel be the Jew when they have a land? They have somewhere to go. The real Jews have nowhere to go throughout life. That's us. We have nowhere to go. When the Jews get kicked out of a country, they went to Palestine. If they kick us out of every country, where do we go? Everybody else have somewhere to go, except the niggas that was made in America. We're those people that they say are the Jews. But we can't claim it because we haven't tapped into the gypsy side of the economics part of the land. So the Jews can get kicked out anywhere and go anywhere and control the banking system. That's what make them today's Jews.
Do you believe that there will be progress? Like, let me ask you this on a positive note for black people. What in the future do you see as progress for black people?
Violence. Not violence against each other, but violence against everybody else. Violence is gonna be the issues. The violence is gonna be the answer for the future. Bloodshed.
Like going to war.
Bloodshed is gonna be the deciding factor, not laws, not a judge. Bloodshed. Because we're claiming rights and freedom now. No group of humans in life have ever gotten their rights without spilling blood. We're not prepared to spill blood. Everybody else getting prepared.
The nigga of America is not prepared,
No.
correct?
Yeah, the nigga of America not prepared.
No, hell no.
Because everybody else don't have a problem with killing somebody else and not them.
Right.
They won't kill each other. We're the only ones that have a problem with killing everybody else, but not each other.
That's facts.
When Africans meet one another, they're not so quick to kill each other.
Right.
When they realize, oh, you're Nigerian, oh, my brother. We don't give a damn, we kill each other. So violence is what we're not prepared for. And we see the world get more violent around us. Mass shootings, that's why everybody's quick to attack us.
Yeah.
Everybody challenging us now. There used to be a time you couldn't catch a white man or nobody challenging a nigga.
Yeah.
They used to really be afraid of us. They really used to lock their doors. Well, they used to walk. They're not afraid of us anymore. They used to be afraid of us, and they used to respect us. For one, when a nigga got mad, he used to stare at a white man. And the white man said, "What you looking at, boy?" He didn't say, "What you say to me, nigga." Staring at nigga. That fierce stare. That's what scared a white man. A solid nigga looking. Not a nigga talking. They think that's why they challenge us now, because now we got a group of black men that want to get in front of a microphone and talk. It ain't no more quiet niggas. Got the white man guessing what he thinking.
Yeah.
We telling them what we thinking, what we feel. No, nigga. Them Africans, when they get mad, they don't talk. Them Arab men did, the one at the store do. But them motherfuckers blow up shit, they don't talk. They don't get angry. Motherfuckers that'll go shoot up the whole school, they don't get angry.
Right.
Quiet. So, nigga, we ain't ready for what's to come. What nigga we know how to control the planes and go be over there looking at shit, showing us what to do? We ain't got no planes where they sent out to go look.
No.
When they shut down the phones.
No.
We ain't got no kids that nigga know how to say, Daddy, let's go take these beans and put them in these cups and sit them out here and grow. They ain't teaching that nigga. We don't know, man.
And that's what leads to my point of why I'm building that center, because I'm like, we need to be putting kids on at an early age of electronics.
Archery.
And
Archery.
True, that too.
Homie, we gonna have to save the bullets for the war. Right? So how we gonna eat? Cause we can't. So how we go hunt? We can't shoot. We gonna have to be quiet. How we go hunt?
Yeah.
Gotta save the bullets for protection. How we go hunt?
You're right.
Nigga don't know archery. Who know how to fish and catch the fish and gut him? But when these hoes know how to gut the fish. We're totally dependent upon our enemy.
Yeah. But too, like we talked about earlier, you know, I feel like how they say the revolution won't be televised. In my honest opinion, the only way we're going to progress as black people is through, because like bloodshed, we'll lose that battle.
We will.
But the battle that we can win is how history repeats itself, self-sufficiency. I don't think we should ever build a community where we're together. I think we should spread out, because what we repeat is the Greenwood Tulsa shit. If we say, man, let's just go to motherfucking Tennessee in the fucking woods, this forest costs $3,000 for 100 acres.
Well, let me say that won't happen again. So you have to understand, when that happened, it was just the black man and the white man here. Everybody wasn't here.
Right.
At that time, the white man thought, felt, and believed that the black man was his problem. He don't think that no more. He know we're not his problem. We're his commodity. Where if he lose a war to any other country, we're the spoils of the war. Because you have to forfeit something. They get to have your women. We the ones they hand over first. Before they hand over the electricity companies, they hand us over first. We're already at the front of the line to be handed off. Why? Because when their enemies come here playing as friends to position themselves, they're positioned amongst us in our community with their stores. So when we buying single cigarettes, when we buying outdated shit, that's the money they send back to fund the war that the government can't account for. Them Lucy cigarettes and them crackers, they get out the box and sell them individual things for sale. That's what they send back. Them nickels and dimes they collecting and stealing us from, that's what they send their kids to school for. So between the Russians and China since the 70s and the 80s have already been positioning themselves to attack America. We're the spoils of war. That's why when they come here, hey, put them in their community. Keep them away from us.
You wanna know something so crazy though? That it is, I rarely see men ask you any intelligent questions. It's all drama.
Cause they ain't intelligent. Nigga, you know niggas interviewing me. You the only smart nigga interviewing me. Dr. Umar ain't even this intelligent. That's why he stick with the black and white talk. Everybody our enemy, nigga. We ain't got no brother, no cousin, no. We just got us, nigga.
I just thought about that. I said, man, I rarely can get an interview where a nigga is asking you.
Cause they wanna out talk me. Nigga wanna debate me. That's it, man. I'm smart. Nigga wanna say, oh man, I out talk that nigga. Niggas wanna beat me talking.
Right.
They don't want to solve nothing and build nothing and create nothing like you doing.
So are you open to other opinions?
Of course. People don't want to. So this is what I realized. They just want to argue. They don't even
Yeah.
want my opinion.
That's facts. I just went through that with a nigga on Twitter. Yeah.
Because I'm saying I don't want to hurt nobody's opinion. Let's come together, build, create, manufacture, or produce, or pay me for the character.
Mm.
And that's all two black motherfuckers gonna do is argue over their opinion. When they get to their opinion, where the solutions at? Come on now. And then when we get through sharing opinion, we done divide each other because now half-ass don't like it.
Facts.
And we hadn't bonded because we done divided over the opinions.
Right.
So nigga, what? Come on, nigga. So are we gonna entertain, or we gonna get in front of the camera and really build, or we gonna debate? I realize most niggas want to debate. Cause when they get through debating, they don't go back to doing what me and you doing, working in these communities.
No.
They get back on the camera and
they
debate
don't
with
do
the niggas.
Shit for the community.
When this
bro.
camera come off, nigga,
shit.
I'm in the community still.
Same.
Still, every city I go to, I'm off camera doing something in the community.
You got a point.
And I know that when I post it, it don't get no engagement.
None. But if you say some wild shit, or if I say some wild shit, that's what they gonna post. But all the good shit we do, like how you put up on them boys and ask them what they want to eat and all that.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna go as viral as you saying, fuck Charlie Kirk, or you get what I'm saying, all that, right? And two, shit, a lot of black men felt it, just a lot of y'all scared to say it.
Homie, listen. I'm friends. I feel bad for Charlie Kirk. I'm friends with Charlie Kirk's closest friend, people that was at the funeral. And it caused a rift between me and them.
Right.
Nigga, one of Charlie Kirk's closest friend, nigga, my bail bomber, would come get me out of jail for free, would get anybody out of jail for free for me, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Was in partner, his father been doing bail bombing for 50 years. Was talking to my mama to help my mama set up a bail bombing company. That talking stopped because of what I said about Charlie Kirk. But nigga, I said it because I want to show nigga, I talk about white folks too, nigga. I'm a real bold nigga.
That's facts. But let me ask you
But
too.
I did it because I said, okay, white folk were happy when I was talking about niggas. Let me see what this is like. And I did it because they said I have rights. And I thought I had the same rights as white people. And nigga, let me see, because I think I'm white. So I exercise rights like I'm white, nigga. You say I can't say it, my white free speech say I can. So let me show you, nigga. I lost over $150,000 in shows because of that.
Damn.
But I won white folks' respect. They just rescheduled them. And I made $50,000 in interview money that week of losing over that $100,000. Not in comedy, I lost over 150 in comedy, made up 50 in interview money as a brand, not as a comedian.
So do you feel like when you say something controversial, you'll lose money for a little bit, and then people will be like, all right, we fuck with you again?
Because most people that's entertained, most people that has that's look for amusement have a short attention span because they want to be amused, right? So I look at entertainment and fans and content and the things I say like a roller coaster ride. I'm gonna make you love me one day, make you hate me. I'm not here for neither.
Right.
I'm like a writer who write a book. I just want you to read my book. Your feelings is not in my thoughts when I'm writing my book or my story.
Right.
I have an intent, I have a purpose, I have a synopsis that I follow, that I stick with to write a great book. How you feel while you're reading, fuck your feelings. So when I come on here saying, I know I'm gonna go viral.
Right.
So I attach my name to viral situations. That's why you saying, I'll be NBA Young. So whatever big, I realize if I speak on it, between my algorithm and their algorithm makes me viral. It attaches me to historical facts throughout our time.
Right.
NBA Youngboy just had one of the most top 3 historic tours in America. I will be noted with that tour because of what I did at the tour that went viral for weeks, that made all the media outlets speak on it.
Oh, because like they wouldn't let you in or something like that?
No. I didn't go in. I went to go viral. I understand that if I say something and you're a legend, you're gonna die a legend. I become one too because of the internet.
Mm. Yeah, you attach it by.
I attach my. It's like you having good credit and you put me on as an authorized user. Now I got good credit. That's why certain niggas who say my name, I won't say their name and make them an authorized user on this good credit.
Facts.
I learned that when T.I. put me in a song. He made me an authorized user. He said I'd never be big as him. When he said my name, he put me up there with him.
That happened with me with
Oh, I learned. Thank you, Tip. Thank you, Tip. I learned that, homie. So I sit back and I wait for historical events to happen to speak on it and wait to see if I go viral. Charlie Kirk, I'm history now.
Yeah.
King Von, I'm history now.
Yeah.
That's
a bar. That's why a lot of people beef and everything with certain people to try to attach their name, like like an underground artist. They'll see him blowing up in the city. He really don't got beef with bro, but he gonna say fuck him.
So what happens?
He can ride his way.
I get that light. I get the same light. I get to stand in that big bright light with Kentrell. Most people, when Kentrell go off and don't say nothing, they can't keep the light. I got ways to keep the light. I go viral again a week for the next one.
So you're not worried about being disliked by NBA YoungBoy?
No, I showed up. I showed up with a plan.
Right.
To play a villain, not to be liked.
I can respect that.
Because I sat back and saw everybody who once was loved by black people end up not being liked. So I came to play reverse psychology. I'm a likable guy in real life.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna come make you not like me because I'm a likable guy in real life. Most people are not likable in real life, but they're on the internet.
That's fact.
I come to do the opposite.
Yeah.
So I come to play the villain because everybody else trying to play hero.
Facts.
I come to play a villain. I'm not a villain in real life. So I come on there not to be liked. I come to get monetized playing a villain.
Right.
Character. So I don't have a script. I don't have a standard operating procedure for the character. I'm learning on the job.
Same with me. I feel you.
So I'm creating a new job on the internet. A villain character. Because everybody else want to be liked.
I understand you a lot. And then when people tell me, well, he said this, he said that.
I don't mean it.
That too. And I say, listen, man, y'all not from the South. So y'all don't understand that it's 1,000 goddamn Charleston whites. They just ain't on camera. It's men who literally say the same shit. Drinking beer on the porch or outside, sitting in chairs with their older friends saying the same shit he's saying. But y'all saying he wrong, and I'm like, shit, my dad wrong, my goddamn drunk uncle over there wrong too then. Because they saying the same shit he's saying.
Homie, they saying it. They just not saying it on camera.
Yeah, exactly.
They saying it, they not saying it on camera.
For sure.
Oh.
Everybody's afraid of backlash. And one thing I can say about you is, don't get me wrong, backlash can hurt your pockets. It can hurt family. You went through things that you probably never seen on camera.
It hurt my pockets. It hurt my family.
Yeah.
It hurt me a lot, nigga. But it only hurt me to elevate me.
So you're never going to stop.
I'm never going to stop. Why would I fix something that's not broken?
And it doesn't seem like you're afraid of death either.
I'm not. Because why would I be afraid of death when what the death that y'all want to come to me is going to be an evil death? Y'all want somebody to kill me from what I done said.
Right.
What have you said to your wife? What have you said to your neighbor have hurt them? Should you be killed for what you done said? So y'all want me to be hurt for what I done said. So I learned a prayer as a kid. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. The things that I'm disrespecting and speaking against, I think and believe is evil. So why should I fear death from evil? I speak against gangbanger street niggas. Y'all dance and celebrate to evil. I speak against evil. No matter what you're saying, I speak against evil.
So a lot of people think that, you know, I see it the way you see it, because I see it the same way. You're a brilliant man. Like, they'll be like, okay, Charleston, you really are a fan of NBA YoungBoy,
Big fan.
but you will speak out against him at the same time.
So let me just say this. I met one of the NBA juvenile workers
Mm-hmm.
on the internet and developed a bond with him over the phone when he was like 15, 16.
Mm-hmm.
He became a fan of me early on when I became on the internet.
NBA YoungBoy himself.
Yeah, himself. I got wind of that. He put my name in that song. My bond for him was already established before he done that. That's why I target him. Like in school, in elementary. The girl that's mean to you like you.
Yeah.
She don't know how to say she like you.
Right.
I've been working with these kind of kids. I know exactly what I'm doing. Long before I came to the internet, I had a partner that spent 30 years in prison for a murder he committed at 12 years old. He and I was in the juvenile system together. Based off what we learned in the juvenile system, we created a 16-week curriculum, a youth curriculum called a street life cycle.
Right.
We developed a youth facilitator's hand manual to teach juvenile officers, school teachers, mentors, parents, how to work with today's kids that have a value system and a belief system that derives from hip-hop culture. Right? Nigga, I would sell, this program was highly recommended to all 254 counties throughout the state of Texas. This program was developed with the basis and foundation of the lyrics of music. That's where we get our belief system from. Right? So I learned that from this. The fastest way to bond with a kid is find out who their favorite rapper is. If you can sing along to it, recite some lyrics, that kid will bond with you. Their parents don't know. Cut that shit. I want to hear that. So that's why you see so many kids and adults who listen to the same music. They're all connected. We're not connected to our kids. Our kids are connected to their peers and their idols who they put on the walls and on their phones. I had a target audience. I wasn't looking for a fan base. See, fans like you now, but don't like you later when you do something. You get accused of something.
Right.
They once loved R. Kelly, now they hate him. They once loved Diddy, now they hate him. So I never came for the likes because I know black people don't like nothing consistently nor long. Was it Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, we done turned on everything we once liked and claimed we loved.
You're right.
So I didn't come for that. I want to be effective, my nigga. So I came understanding numbers, statistics, qualitative, quantitative data, information. I came to target an audience. An audience. So I have a target audience. I had to break that target audience down, but I didn't have the skills nor a team to know how to do the analytics. It wasn't until I came to social media that I was able to perfect this plan because now I have analytics. See, y'all looking at likes and views. I go look at analytics. Mama was stuck on views. I was looking at 100 million impressions, 24 million watch hours. So I was saying, man, 50,000 people is watching this long. I don't need 1 million people to watch a 10-minute video. I got people watching me from the time I come on to the time I cut off. Nobody else on the internet was doing that. So once I was able to get my target audience and receive the information of analytical data, you got people from 13 to 65 plus watching you. That's a broad audience. Most people don't have such a broad audience. 13 to 6, that's what YouTube showed me. These motherfuckers are watching you at these times, during these hours. How I'm not gonna win with this knowledge, this information, with a plan, homie? So people think, I mean, he just on there. That's why I'm hypocritical. That's why I'm never the same. I'm not on here to deliver a message. I'm not on here to uplift. I'm on here to entertain because I was entertaining on Facebook for free. Until they start implementing things called professional dashboard, creator tools.
Right.
Y'all was reading comments and looking at people's videos. I'm over here in the YouTube creator studio. I'm in the dashboard. That's why I'm so good at this shit. That's so homie. So people think they know me. I showed up to do exactly what I'm doing, nigga. And I told people before I got here that I was going to be the Denzel Washington of the internet.
You know what I strongly believe? I actually believe you're smarter than what you present on the internet because I am.
I play dumb so I can fit in. All my life, I couldn't play football to make the football team. I played dumb to fit in with the tough bad guy and the dumb kids who everybody's scared of.
You know what's something that I realized too? That I think we got wrong. I think we got the definition of genius wrong. Let me explain. I feel like a person who's a genius is a person who's extremely great at something and they apply their genius to that. We apply genius to how good you do in a Rockefeller white man created system, when really LeBron is a fucking genius. The way he thinks about basketball. You are a genius the way you think about content.
I've been in every system that the white man has, and I've never lost to the white man. I've been in his jail system and have no felony convictions. No felony convictions. I've never been to his prison system. Never. I've never lost to the white man. And I've been in trouble with the law. No felony convictions. And I ain't told on nobody to get after felony conviction. I can beat him because he taught me. And I paid attention to everything the white man ever taught me. This is his system. I was told that this is a white man's world. So I paid attention to the white man's world. I'm an institutionalized child. I didn't grow up in the projects. I didn't grow up in a home. I grew up in a hospital with nurses, with nurture and love. I grew up with a private white tutor. And then I went into a boys' home in a system that re-socialized children with trauma until I was an adult. I wasn't in public schools, nigga. I'm not a normal kid. I didn't learn what y'all learn, how not to tell. I learned accountability, re-socialization. I learned thinking errors. I learned how to process feelings that puts you in a low self-esteem that cause you to feel poor, to think your way out of that. I was trained, nigga. I wasn't taught, I wasn't raised, I was trained. The Bible says train up a child in the way they should go. That's why white kids get Boy Scouts training. That's why everybody else get training except us. I was trained.
We think our kids are going to figure it out themselves.
We think we can just raise them, feed them. No, you have to train. Give them cards at a certain age. So, nigga, I was trained. So that's why I'm intelligent. Homie, I've been in America's systems until I was 21 years old. And I came out vibrant and thrive in life through my 20s when you're making wrong decisions. I stayed right where people need to be successful throughout life, homie. I never fell into a ditch. And if children is so precious to y'all, we can't say nothing about it, why is American children starving like the third world country children starving? So when you look at the nutritional facts at every school around here in America, the inner city we claim we are, homie, most kids are starving and poor. That's why they're not behaving properly in school. That's why some schools have breakfast in the classroom.
So you don't believe in power of the tongue a little bit, though?
No. I don't believe in the power of the tongue.
Explain.
I've been hearing people speak power of the tongue. I ain't seen nothing happen to the rappers that's been speaking negative for 50 years. None of them. Not one. I ain't seen nothing happen to the Jewish industry.
Some of them died.
It wasn't for their tongue or for their actions. Pimp C said, I'm looking at rape. I'm looking at kidnap. Nigga Biggie said, fuck the baby and throw over the ditch. So what I've been watching and looking. I done heard people in relationships say things to each other that, and you done said shit to your woman you don't want nobody to know.
That's right.
Ain't no power in that tongue. Nigga, I done seen people say you ain't gonna be nothing, and them same people became something. So I don't believe in what the human mind say that they believe. There's power in the tongue. It ain't no power in the tongue nor Jesus.
What
it's
about
power
karma?
I don't believe in karma. When do white people get their karma? When do the police unions get their karma? When do New York Police Department get their karma for marking Eric Garner's death? I can't win. When do all the white people that have been laughing at George Floyd death, when they get their karma?
So you just believe actions just happen and then life moves on.
I believe in cause and effect.
So you don't believe what comes around goes around.
Nope. I done some shit, nigga, that ain't came back to me yet. I know, man. I don't believe in that. I just don't. I see good people do good things forever. When do good karma come around? I done watched and look at good people get done wrong. When do it come back around to good people? Why everything come back to bad? When do good people come around? And nobody can ever explain that. Nobody. So I don't believe in nothing, homie. But what I see. I don't believe in nothing you say that I can hear. I only believe in what I can see. I haven't seen karma. I haven't seen what goes around comes around. I ain't seen shit come back to white people. And we was in slavery for how long? So if karma is real, don't we need to see it? Well, it's gonna come to him one day. Why we can't see it then? So nah, I don't believe in nothing, homie, but what I can see and what you show me.
Nah, for sure. So now I've interviewed you. You got any questions for me?
I know you. I know your plans. I know your heart. I know your vision. Nigga, I just follow you. Yeah, nah, I follow you, nigga, and I don't follow nobody.
What do you mean by follow? Like just on Instagram?
Nigga, you the leader. America belongs to the young and the brave. Nigga, you the young and the brave. I led and nobody follow. So nigga, I want to follow now. I don't want to lead. I don't want to be the boss. I don't want to be chief. I want a nigga that can say, man, y'all, let's do this. Come on, nigga, let's go. I'm tired of thinking. I led, nigga, and didn't nobody follow. So now I'm entertaining. I'm ready to follow.
Right.
Yeah.
I think, too.
See, the old man won't step down so the young niggas can lead.
No.
I don't have the heart to lead no more, but I got the heart to follow.
Even then, they don't want to give us the resources because they running the same race we running.
They think they know it, homie, and they don't know where to take y'all. Y'all know where to go to take us. We don't know what you telling us as older niggas, thinking with AI and all that. Nigga, we stuck with what we know and we ain't trying to learn nothing. You can't teach these old dogs no new tricks.
None of them niggas want to listen to me.
Because you got they old dogs, nigga. They think these new tricks, they can't do them. They mind can't expand no more. They done smoked too long, fuck too much. So nigga, you got an open mind. So nigga, I done studied you, I done watched you, we done hung out together, we done been together. So now, nigga, I'm saying you the leader.
I appreciate that. It's like, from my perspective, like how you was when I was a kid, it's things that people don't know about me that won't make sense to them. Like, for instance, I've been studying black inventors since I was 8 years old.
I remember you telling me that. Nigga, we had some deep conversations. Yeah, nah. Yeah. So, homie, listen. So, it's been people pouring into you. And you done took it all in, and you done protected everything that's been given to you. I was put in the boys' home, so I've never done hard drugs ever in life. So that's why my mind is still sharp. I've never done hard drugs ever in life. I've been in the boys' home, homie. So at 21, I'm just now free. At 25, I became a father. I was no longer free. I was bound by fatherhood, committed to it. So nigga, my kids ain't seen me drunk. I ain't been absent for days. I didn't get to do what these niggas did. So I've been poured into, and everything been poured into, I've maintained it. And now I can flourish. Every book I done read, if you engage me, I can't just tell you what's in my mind, because I got 48 years of knowledge that 98-year-olds. But if you engage me and ask me questions, it's a file cabinet in here that'll bring out some shit. And I say, God damn, I didn't know I had that.
That's what I say. What I mean by genius. Like, that's your genius. Like, I watch your interviews and I watch you go on every single platform and able to say something different 100 fucking times. Like that's a skill set. For one, it takes practice. You're seasoned in answering questions. I was a motivational
speaker, yeah.
Okay. For two, it takes a level of, and then how quick you're able to formulate an answer, and it's a sound bite 90% of the time when somebody asks you a question. You get what I'm saying?
So that's my skill. I listen to what you're asking me, and I determine what you're looking for.
But you have a cadence and you have a tone and a voice that's also appealing. You got that Texas sound, and then you have a delivery. It's almost like you talking in parables sometimes.
I am. I learned that from Dick Gregory, Dr. King, watching comedians,
Yeah.
and then going to college and taking introduction to speech and then professional speaking. So I learned how to use voice in fluctuation, theatrics, hand moves. So that's why you see commentators use their hand. I learned how to speak professionally in front of a camera, on a stage, how to speak in the first 3 sentences to say something shocking or provoking or controversial. Right. I learned that, homie. So I'm able to take what I've learned, put it into a character, and put it before the internet, and people think that's me.
You want to know something also interesting? The way you talk about yourself, you think highly of yourself, and to some people, they will say, they'll be like, man, that's arrogant. He thinks highly of himself, he need to humble himself. But how I see it from my perspective, I understand it. Because I also think highly of myself, and I like when men talk like that, like how you really are tuned with your intelligence. You really are happy about who you are, despite losing an eye, despite whatever.
So everybody have an insecurity.
Right.
As a kid, that was my insecurity, was my eye. I was so confident outside of that. That's what people would point at to try to shrink me.
Right.
It worked as a kid, as a boy.
Right.
As a man, when I realized traits and characteristics supersedes all things, my traits and characteristics superseded my insecurities. So even today online, they point to the eye to try to shrink me.
Right.
You can't shrink me, nigga, when I can't be shrunk. It don't bother me. I done been trained to get here now past my insecurities. See what I'm saying? Right. So nigga, once I realized a handsome nigga ain't shit if he can't think and talk. I learned that conversation rules the nation, not a handsome face or a big dick. Not even money. That's why people with money can be scammed out of it by a nigga talking.
Yeah.
So I learned that. So as I studied history, nigga, the niggas who ruled the world wasn't handsome, big, muscular niggas. The greatest world leaders were little small men like me. Niggas who ran gangs were little small niggas like me. Niggas who ran them were little bitty niggas.
Yeah. I
had no choice to read because I couldn't go outside to play. Once I learned about self-esteem, and how important self-esteem was to success.
Yes.
I focused on building self-esteem before I focused on getting money.
100%. That's me. I had to love myself.
See, that was the secret.
And people will see it as arrogance. People will see what they don't realize.
I'm arrogant. I'm egotistical. I'm narcissistic. See, the narcissist.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's not.
It's only bad because a woman got hurt by a narcissist. A narcissist is what every great man of God had to be great. A narcissist looked in the mirror and falls in love with himself, not the things around him. That's how he died. He had never seen himself. He looked in the water and saw a reflection and tried to dive in and get him. That's what a narcissist does, because he's so into himself. When you're so into yourself, people are too.
Yeah. I think if you are a person, because I feel like people get narcissism confused. Like, okay, how you said you're open. You see how I mean? You're having a conversation and you're open to my opinion, I'm open to your opinion, but you're only open to it because you respect my intelligence.
Yeah.
Narcissism comes from when we don't respect your intellect. It's not the fact that I don't fuck with you or I don't want to. I just don't think, I don't respect you or your intellect, or I don't have time to be talking about this shit. It's one of those two. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, man, nobody of great intellects let anybody just come talk to them.
No.
That's why the general, everybody says, sir, may I speak, Your Honor? You just can't talk.
Yeah.
You just can't talk to God. You have to go cleanse, you have to praise, you just can't go to God. Because your nasty, sinful nature, he can't hear you.
Right.
You can't just go talk to the president. Man, so as an intellectual person, why I need to talk to you and you can't engage this mind to stimulate me.
Thank you. A lot of people believe that they automatically should be heard by you. And some people don't realize time is money. So for one, I only got time to engage with you. For two, instead of wasting my time engaging you, I might just call you a bitch ass nigga.
What I hear has an impact on what I do, what I feel, what I think, and what I say. So I protect what I hear. Your faith come by what you hear, not by what you do, not by what you see. It come by what you hear. You can do it, son. I believe in you. You ain't gonna be shit. That's what built your faith and ideology. Not what you done read. It's the people that said something to you. Hey, boy, I think you better than that. That's what got me. Come here. Why you hang with them? People identifying my potential is what built the faith in me and what I could do.
But you will only listen to the positive and you will ignore all the negatives.
Well, I started noticing that the people who was telling me I had potential wasn't highlighting the bad. The bad is what got their attention to tell me about the good.
Facts.
So I would act bad, and the people who were chasing me would tell me the good in me as they rebuking the bad.
Right.
I've never been belittled by an adult. I've never been told you ain't gonna be shit. I never heard that from an adult ever in life.
I've heard that a lot.
I've never been told I was stupid. I've never heard you're ugly from an adult. Never in life. Because my mother protected her children. She shielded what I heard, what I saw, and what I saw. Boy, you better not say that. I couldn't say funky. I couldn't say lie. Mama, they telling a story. I couldn't say fart. Mama, they pass gas. I couldn't say
pooty. Your mom's still living?
Yeah.
So, like, does she ever talk to you about the thing? I'm pretty sure people snitch on you and say, hey, you know your boy saying this. Like, what is her, what type of conversation has she had with you about the things you say online?
Nothing. When people tell my mama about what I say, because my mama not on the internet. Yeah. My mama say, I don't know him like that. Y'all do. So I don't know him. My mama can't imagine y'all, the things that I say online. She can't imagine I'm saying those things.
They ain't never showed her like.
She ain't gonna look. My mama won't even watch a positive video because she know I'm cussing out here. I've never cussed in front of my mother. Never cuss in front of my mama. I ain't finna cuss in front of my mom. Nigga, I can be on my mama back porch smoking a cigarette. If I hear her pull up, I'm gonna hurry up, nigga. My mom, I ain't never put a cigarette to my mouth. I've never put alcohol in my mouth, and my mother seen it. My mama never walked in on me having sex, never.
Is your brother free, by the way?
Yeah. He did 31 years.
He what?
He did 31 years.
And he free now?
Yeah.
Okay. Where he at?
At home with mama.
Okay. When did he get out?
2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Oh, so he got out during the height of your fame.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. How was that?
As my fame, it ain't here.
I'm talking about.
He think it heals though.
I'm talking about like, of course.
Oh, well, my brother been gone 31 years. I don't know that nigga. He left when I was 14. That ain't my brother no more.
Explain.
Brother grow up with a bond together.
Right.
Somebody who removed out of your life, y'all don't have no bond.
Right. But you still probably spot him some money, took care of him, tried to put him onto a job.
No, hell no. I got kids. I don't give a damn about my brother when I have kids. I told him that when he was in prison. I'm not finna come see you. I ain't sending you no money. I ain't writing you no letter. You ain't my child, nigga. I got kids now. Before I had kids, yeah, brother. Law to you. But when I have kids, I break away from brother, mama, everybody. About these motherfucking kids. Fuck you, nigga. Grown ass man. Mama go take good care of you. She go ride or die for me. Not your brother. I help them to understand that, and I stopped going to go see that nigga. Because what you got to go do to see a prisoner, I don't want to do it, nigga. I don't love you that much. Mama do.
I think I go through that too because I have, I think, like 6, 7 brothers. I lost count. So a lot of people, they'll come up to me and be like, you know, my brothers, they'll be like, man, my friend said you should be giving me this. Or my friend said, if you don't give me 7,000, we shouldn't talk. So I guess we ain't gonna fucking talk.
You can't bully me.
Yeah.
You can't bully me.
Well, you can't use your love as a weapon because you're not my child, like you said.
As siblings, Yeah, we grew up close, but our best friend really become our brother.
Yeah.
Now we won't go against our brother for our best friend, but we'll fall out with our sibling for our best friend.
Shit, I fall out with my brother about Jeff.
That's what I'm talking.
He thought-
That's what I'm talking about. So nigga, yeah, we're relatives. You my brother, but nigga, the bond define our relationship, not our relationship, not our family status. I love my brother to death. Grew up in the same household, but nigga, I got a homeboy, nigga, that I do way more for him than I would my brother, and do.
They don't like that shit. But
They
it's
do.
like it's really it's about understanding. And then they'll say like, well, I'm your brother, but you got a yes man around you. I'm like, no, we're going down. We understand.
Listen, whatever you say my nigga is, when me and my nigga together, we play whatever role we got to play to get the desired outcome. So if he got to play yes man, he the yes man. Whatever role I got to play, my nigga ain't shame about playing a yes man. Whatever role we got to play, need to get up there. That's what role we play. That's why you ain't on the team.
So some niggas will probably say that. Have you ever heard that before? Like, you got yes man around you.
Yeah.
Cause they want to be around you to challenge.
So I don't have a bunch of niggas around me. So all the niggas that's been around me, we've been together since childhood, since teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
It be the women I bring around. So they'll see what a nigga do for the new woman and feel like they supposed to get it. You don't know what this bring to add to the piece of the puzzle to keep the ship moving. You don't know what this add to the piece of the puzzle to keep the ship moving, nigga, where everything is working smooth. So, you can't worry about what they feel. Know what they say.
Facts.
Show me your results. And then what you say matter. Show me the results of what you doing. I show you the results of what I'm doing. Why should I listen to you when we looking at results? Because that's what matters. Not your feeling, not what you think. Look at the results of your life. Look at the results of my life. Why should I listen to you? So I want to tell anybody got anything about what I'm doing. It's working for me. Why would I fix what's not broken? So anybody who got something to say, I get them away and keep working on what's not broken. So nigga, I done fell out with friends and everything, homie. So what ended up happening? The people who have something to say and feel some kind of way, it stems from envy and jealousy.
Yeah, for sure.
That end up causing resentment.
Yeah.
Then hate. But there's other feelings that you go through a process before you get to hate and anger. Jealousy, envy, and resentment. Then you got anger. Now you hate a nigga. Hate for hard ass nigga. Yeah. So homie, I don't listen to nobody cause I'm trying to hurt God.
Do you show love to niggas even though you know they hating sometimes?
I show love to everybody. I act like I don't see the hate. I act like I don't know it. I act like, yeah, you come here, nigga. I know it's there. I feel it. I see it. I act like it ain't there.
I do want to ask you this too, because you're not the only person I've heard this from. Speaking on the Dr. Umar situation, I remember 19 Keys was saying like he's been trying to get an interview with Umar. Umar avoids him, but he'll go interview with somebody who's intellectually inferior to him. He loves to interview with them. But then you said he dodged an interview with you, and I'm like, damn, I am seeing the trend of that. But at the same, even though I was able to interview Umar, you know, things like that. But how do you feel about the school and all that situation?
Take the school out of it.
Okay.
I don't respect no man that wake up and beg and have to ask somebody to help them with a vision or a desire or a dream that they have to help other people. If you want to help us and you need help, help yourself first. Go get your financial status together. Go get your business credit together. Go get your money together. And then you go get the money for the school. Everybody else seem to do it.
I'm doing it.
You go gather your investors. All it takes is board of directors. Why is the school founder and creator out trying to seek the funds? Everybody know in business, in the corporate, in 501c3, in the 501c4 world, that if the founder or the director is soliciting the funds, somebody hustling. Because that's the job of your board of directors. That's why you have a board. There's supposed to be a working board members. I'm a prestigious guy in this city, in this community. I sit on the board of this school. I done went to my network of people to bring the funding in. So why would anybody give you anything if the people you represent, which are your constituents, aren't giving? So I've been sitting back watching because I was taught by the old nigga Pops, homie. He said the strongest man in the land is the man who wake up and they ain't got to ask nobody for a motherfucking thing. A job, a ride, sugar, or nothing. That's the strongest man in the land. The most powerful man in the land is the man that's buying the land. And that's the sheriff and the niggas that own the town, the businessman. So nigga, I know what to do and what to look for. A begging nigga turned me off. Nigga, I done bad and ain't asked nobody for nothing. So when I was in the community, I was taught by a Jewish attorney. I was taught by a Jewish attorney how to be self-sustainable, how to look at the street guys, because you can put that on tax. Look at the prostitutes, look at everybody out there in the community that buys cigarettes and alcohol, and have them give you something. That's your starting point. Then you look at those businesses that's in your community that's selling you the liquor, that's selling you the chicken, that's selling you the burgers, because they get a tax write-off for building there. You shake them down. So there's steps to go. Then where your Walmart at? Walmart got money waiting for a nigga to go. They got products to do. I went to Home Depot. Home Depot gave me over $100,000 worth of wood to teach young black kids how to be a dog houser. I couldn't get no nigga to show me how to be a dog houser. This was before all the Frenchies, so we could have had Frenchy dog houses by now. So the old nigga told me, man, take the wood down there to the Mexican, let the Mexicans do it. I said, nah, I'm gonna get the niggas to do it. And the wood rotten. So anybody begging, homie, nobody respects a beggar. So you constantly begging. Now, nigga, you done went from beg, hey man, they done froze my money. Homie, you ain't supposed to tip your hand and show us that.
Yeah.
Nigga, never let them see you sweat.
Never.
So you mean to tell me you this black, that Pan-African, you ain't got no friends with money that trust or believe in you? Say, homie, listen. So homie, I needed a bunch of money to make a big bond. I had three $30,000 bond. Nigga, I made one phone call. There, ain't just from one person. Anton Daniel, Aiden Raw, say, man, I got plenty of people if I call, man, I need. They done it. Here go 50,000.
Anton Daniels cool.
Man, yeah. So you mean to tell me you ain't got nobody you can do this from? All these black entertainers who support him hadn't gave to him to help build a school, to become board directors, to get where we can give out honorary degrees at this school. Let me say that. So I know a guy who both Dr. Umar Johnson and I are great mutual friends with. This is why he won't sit down with me. You need to interview him. Guy by the name of Baba Amin.
Okay.
Jay Prince went and got Baba Amin. Baba Amin already has the same school. This is why Dr. Umar trying to get this same school. He's following the format and blueprint of Baba Amin. Baba Amin created a school in the projects. Take all the worst kids that every school district in Fort Worth had, and nigga take them, and when he threw with them, they going to college. They motherfucker couldn't read, dumb in the motherfucker. Uhu Academy, UHURU, Pan-Africanism School. Went from the project to a small little hut outside of a church. Went from there, school in Fort Worth, a school in Houston. Jay Prince and them family took it, I think it called the School of Prince, and I think now he's in South Carolina, North Carolina, homie, and he got an online school. We already got the school, y'all. He just ain't begging. Like Noah did. Noah didn't come ask for help. They start joining in once they see it's built.
So why there's a school system like this and it's not being highlighted?
They're not gonna highlight because he's not begging. When you're not begging, see, when you're begging, many pockets are padded. The grant writers, the other, so many pockets are padded. They get before the school. That's why the revolution will be televised. It will not be funded. It won't be funded. They're going to televise it. That's where they're getting us at. Hearing us out on TV. Shooting one family member. Getting this group of people that can get in front of the TV, which is going to pad their pockets. Finding another group of people that specializes in this and have them going to the courts and quietly settle for $20 million. We've watched Lee Merritt and Benjamin Crump do that over 30 different times with families who have been shot by the police. Quiet settlements. We have not seen one police shooting of a civil case go into a courtroom and see these black lawyers fight in court. You know why? They can't fight in court. They got law degrees in one state, but they can't practice in the other state. So they show up at these situations and find a local lawyer who wants the attention, have them go in there because they can practice, settle, split the money, and go on. You don't hear nothing from the families, no stories, no movies, no life, no nothing. That's what's happening, my nigga.
I think this too about Dr. Umar that he doesn't realize, but like when you a young guy, you know an older guy ain't gonna listen to you, so you don't tell him stuff. But like when you haven't met him in person, but if you did, you would say the same thing I'm saying. And I'm not no snitch or nothing. It's just like this. Who he is on camera is not the same person he is off camera. Off camera, he's a real player.
He fucking a lot of hoes.
He on the hoes.
He fucking all the hoes. That's why that woman got it business over there trying to take care of mama. You don't just meet no woman and let her have access. So homie,
I mean, but
no, homie. Wherever there's smoke, there's fire.
Right.
He got multiple women. Homie, I don't get in those shit. Men don't put ourselves in them situations. Homie, there's many.
I'm not mad at the women. I'm not
mad at nobody.
No.
This is what I'm saying. I'm just responding to what you were saying.
Yeah.
If I'm a player off camera, I'm gonna let you know I'm a player on camera. I don't want the people to look at me like Dr. King because that's what they're using to assassinate the image of and character of Dr. King.
I feel like any man who is in a position of power, it's what you do in bed is not my business, but it's not just that. He's a nigga off camera.
But listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, what you do in bed is their business. When you're in front of them, when you come before this camera, what you do in bed is their business. Or get off the camera.
So you think people should disclose whether they are...
No. You shouldn't disclose. You shouldn't talk about it, nor should you give anybody else a reason to talk about it. There are many men and women who do this. That's on camera. It never make it to the camera. The people they do it with never get disgruntled and blurt it out.
So you saying because he's talking about the black family, but it's not...
The queen this, the queen that. How you go up to queens and you're playing, player? Because the greatest thing you can do for a black woman is to love and marry her, according to what he say.
Right.
That's what he say. Why he ain't married one, player?
I think the thing that turned me off was the daughter situation. I couldn't...
How you go talk black queen and your queen, daughter? Homie, I'm a hero to my baby, to my son, my mother, my grandmother, my community. Homie, as long as disrespectful as I've been online to everybody, y'all hadn't realized nobody that's personally know me have came to a camera and said anything? No fan, no school member, nigga, no nothing.
But let me ask you this. So it's like, I feel like this. Do you feel like too, because you received grace for the things you said and the things that you, or any failure or anything you feel like
I've never seen grace.
Okay.
See, homie, the black community has shunned me, and they have shunned me, shamed me, and ridiculed me from the time I got on the internet. They're just now starting to, very few like you saw it from the beginning. Right to this day, no major platform post me, promote me, embrace me, no black celebrity, no comedian, no nothing. You done seen me backstage with them nigga. Not one of them niggas.
Floyd Mayweather?
Only Floyd. But homie, only a select few.
I know, but like when you say nobody,
So think about this. When I first got on 85 South Show,
okay,
Carlos fucked with me. He had already came to fuck with me before then.
right.
Them other two niggas attacked me as if I'm wrong for the community. Them niggas went against me as if all because I said I snitched and called the police on a nigga. All because I said that. Now that I shoot gun, and I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, homie, I work in the community. I was a pre-law student. I trained in the United States Department of Homeland Security. I was on the front page of the American Bar. So you know how milestone accomplishments these are? They dismissed all of that. I'm saying, man, I'm not from the streets, homie. I got in trouble when I was a kid. I wasn't an adult criminal. They didn't give a damn. Only to embrace niggas that's been adult criminals. So not just them, every other from nigga, all because I say I tell on rappers. So I never been embraced because I went against rappers, gangsters, and the street culture. Man, he said fuck King Von. The FBI had this man documented as a serial killer and documented 6 bodies. He just come home from jail who beat 5 murders, and the only way he beat the murder is because the witnesses came up dead. And y'all are idolizing this guy. So here I am, a community guy. The whole black community went against me. The white community accepted me, homie. The white community cleaned me up. Still to this day. Aiden Ross made me The black community said Rat Williams. Aiden Ross got me this kind of money, nigga. Aiden Ross got me. He's white people celebrate. When I get on white people podcast, I do numbers like a motherfucker. It shows intelligence. But on black people want to argue and debate and stick to the street shit. So just think about this.
True.
I got booked to speak at a HBCU, nigga, to talk snitching at a HBCU or something.
That's crazy.
So this is the black community.
Yeah. But let me say this, brother to brother. You are right that black people ridicule us, hate us, don't give us.
So hold on, let me say it.
Let me say this. But let's not forget the reason why those white men are uplifting you, because they can benefit from you.
I wouldn't give a damn.
I get it.
Hold
on.
Black people can benefit from me.
True.
Black can benefit way more me. But they're uplifting me. They benefit me. But they making sure I'm benefiting good too. Black people getting fucked over here. They're making sure I'm not getting fucked.
True.
Hey, Charles, you got a lawyer? You got this?
That's true.
Black people are taking from me.
Yeah.
They're getting it back what black people are taking from me.
So let me ask you this.
So listen,
do you have a hurt? Do you have
No. It's not hurt. I understand, and this is what I've been teaching children before I got here. Don't look for the people who look like you to help you. God can't use them. I've been teaching this before I got here. There's no reason to be angry. I already knew black people can't help black people. They jealous, they hateful. God can't use them. Their hearts are too cold.
Yeah.
God have to use the Jew and everybody else to come pick the right nigga to help their people. Black people can't do it. Because if they could, Atlanta would be helping each other more than what they would with all that black excellence over there. So I already knew this, homie. So I already knew this. Right? So I didn't come looking for black people. You know why? Because when I established my 501c3 and was working with the kids around the country, it was white people that did that. Black people just want you to sit there at the table because they go get the money and give you some. I showed up not big and didn't want the money. Black people didn't want to work with me. So white people took me in and taught me all these laws and legislations and things. They took me to D.C. and put me on the phone with Barack Obama. They the ones put me in history, nigga. They the ones making the recommendation. So when I got in these institutions in prison, I would whisper to them kids because I saw the volunteers was white. I saw God was using white people, white kids like Aiden Ross. We wouldn't have an Osho or a Kai without that white boy. Osho Speed, mama put him out, remember? Aiden took him in. God can't use us. That's why every black CEO don't have a black record label. They fucked over everybody. Suge Knight, Master, all of them. That's why they ain't got it no more. It's a new generation coming. I came before you. You can help us. Black people can't, nigga. That's why God sent you to the military so you can go make friends with the rest of the world and not with your people. They can't help you, nigga. Stop going to Atlanta. I'm gonna take you to them people that can help you, nigga. Billionaire. And this is why I salute Wack 100. I ain't never been introduced to a billionaire before. He took me and introduced me to a bunch of them. and whispered in my ear and said, if a nigga ain't doing this for you, he don't fuck with you. Most niggas say, here, stay right here, homie. And go talk and then bring him over there.
Yeah.
He took me to him, nigga. I know what I know. I was trained and nigga, I was groomed for this. That's why I'm good. I didn't show up by mistake. I was groomed. I was chosen to be here, homie. From a kid to now, properly and carefully trained from the hospital through the boys' home to the university studying law. I didn't get to play street, nigga.
Yeah.
I've been having to learn and read. That's why I couldn't be good in the streets.
You got a point with that black man to turn on you shit. I spoke out about simply about the fact that the government can take Bitcoin from you no matter if you do something illegal. It doesn't matter how well you try to hide your Bitcoin. They can take it.
It's theirs. Why you think the motherfucker who did it disappeared? Can't find it. What if he decided to take everybody's money? You trust that? You trust that when life has always been about tangible things? Tangible things? Salt, pepper, sugar, cotton, flour, oil, gas. You're gonna put your nigga, please. When Russia got one button and China got two, nigga, that can put us in the dark. You're gonna rely on that. I'd much rather have this. It's a jewel from the earth.
So
They ain't tricking me with this new shit, homie. We're being tricked to go back in time where real rulership, kings and homie. So if you think the world is at war, you're a fool. This is one world government. This is one. They've been warning us about the new world order. It came. It's here now. One world government has formed.
Well, I tried to explain to a bunch of black men that, well, for one, because what they're trying to tell black people, and I know this sounds fucking crazy when I'm about to tell you, and let me finish this point. They're trying to tell black people that Bitcoin is our freedom, and you see Sean Cotton is doing it too. And what I'm trying to tell them is, all right, Sean Cotton and this dude, I ain't gonna say his name, he a clown. So Clown and Sean Cotton, right? I got respect for Sean Cotton.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to tell them is, dog, we got millions, and all of us have made 8 figures. So it's easy for us to go put 100,000 and get one of these, right? But at the end of the day, black people got a long way to go. We still need plumbers, carpenters, electricians, app developers, farmers, pipelines for jobs, tutors for our young boys, more stop the violence programs. We got so much shit to work on before we are free as black people. You telling them this is the freedom. And what I'm telling them is we have to diversify our assets, because if this shit does not work, because you don't know.
So listen, so before I buy Bitcoin, at least the stock market has something to back it.
Yes.
It has something tangible to back it.
Business.
Bitcoin had nothing to back it. Has nothing to back it. And one man controls it. Not many men, one man. So you think this one man's life can't be threatened and be kidnapped?
I'm gonna tell you what they gonna say to rebuttal everything you saying. They gonna say Bitcoin is owned by nobody. Satoshi is, oh, we don't know. They don't really care what it is they like to ride away.
How you know they don't get? How you know they didn't give you Tashoki? They gave us Mark Zuckerberg.
Right.
Homie, nigga, they got people they been grooming that they might been kidnapped.
They gave us Trump.
Come on, homie. So, homie, man, no.
But like, what I'm trying to say.
So let me just say this.
Yeah.
The best thing we can do is invest in a tangible resource, people, or system.
Yes.
Or system.
Yes.
The stock market is a system. That ain't going nowhere. They go protect that system.
Yeah.
Cause too many white hands is in it. They done fed generations. This is the stock market is the slave money.
Yeah.
That's the money they done made off the backs of the slave. That's all they did. That's why the corporations and everything employment is on the stock market, because that's where their slaves went.
But I say all that to say many black men started to hate me, turn on me, call me dumb and this and that, all these names, because I was trying to say, hey, we got a bigger mission. But like you said, they don't do community work. None of these guys do. They don't give back shit. They don't do anything. They just type online and go back to their cave.
Well,
So they don't understand from my perspective of what we really need. They only see it from a rich man's, I made it, I'm the outlier, this is what saved me. Even though they made their money off the backs of the stock market. All of them, all the Bitcoin advocates, they either made it off the internet or the stock market. They didn't make it off Bitcoin. They were already a millionaire investing in Bitcoin to increase their millions.
So let me look at your camera and tell you why they're advocating this. And the Arabs might kill me for this. The Arabs are paying these niggas. They came to me. Nigga, I done had the Dubai motherfucker come to me. Nigga, they've been coming for me for years, nigga. Offering me bags of money to come promote Bitcoin to us. The people that created Bitcoin is gonna rob America. Homie, these are outside people coming to take advantage of capitalism, but cripple America. Homie, we're gonna be the third world country where everybody get to come to America and treat us like we go and treat third world citizens in their country. They're already doing it now. We're going to their stores. They're already here. So niggas better get out. Niggas better unplug out the matrix. And what's the matrix? The digital shit. Content creation is television. But nigga trying to invest in that digital shit, the white folks and I already came out and told you, which you're gonna forget. The next wave of millionaires is electricians and plumbers. So why the fuck you trying to learn digital shit when China just came out the other day and said, hey man, we 10 years ahead of America. China got it in for America's ass. They're gonna cripple us with technology. So that's not gonna be our stronghold.
So what I'm trying to tell people is, and to your point, what I'm trying to tell people is, to all black people listening to these guys advocating Bitcoin first and Bitcoin only and all these things, I said, for one, diversify your assets. And number two, you need to be focused on cash flow and getting yourself some money. So if you go get a loan from the bank, don't go get no fucking Bitcoin. Open yourself up a business, invest, learn a trade, learn a skill, get yourself some cash flow so that you can invest into these assets. And do not over leverage. Like I tell people, I'm 40% stocks. I am 20%. I do have some money in Bitcoin, but I can afford. I put like 2 million in it. So far, I'm up an M in it. You get what I'm saying? So cool. I got 3 million so in fucking Bitcoin, but at the end of the day, I got 4 million in stock. I got a lot of money in stock. I got 8 figures in stocks, 8 figures in real estate. I'm very diversified. And then I got a high yield savings. So I make, I put 4 million in that. So I got about a little bit close to 30 million in assets. And what I'm trying to tell people
So that's been a formula from every billionaire, millionaire, what you have to diversify. So how can you amend a formula that's always worked, that haven't lost?
No.
So nigga, you don't know what Bitcoin to do. So you go invest in this. You go put your money.
They telling black people to put everything they got.
So nigga, I was told, nigga, when you get your money at the first of the month, you supposed to make your money, work for it, and turn it even before you pay your bills. So while you putting your money over here, it's not turning. It's going up, down, up, down. How you making your money turn? While you doing that, every other country coming in here and they having something to sell every day. Cash flow, whether it's a nickel, a penny, every goddamn day.
We need more black business, y'all. I'm telling black people, get yourself some stable income. A lot of, like, if you're not trying to, you should be working towards 10,000 a month before your ass ever try to step into some big. If you ain't making over 10 grand a month, you should be investing all your money first into getting some cash flow like that, because that's where it starts.
So that's how I look at things, homie. So I lost all my social media money.
Mm-hmm.
I had to figure out a way how to make some more money. I created a website, then monetized another social media platform. Then that's my social media platform.
Mm-hmm.
Then I started a podcast channel that'll create something on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Then I start creating an atmosphere in a space where I get paid revenue to be interviewed. Every month, minimally, I make $10,000 for an interview. Guaranteed every month, once a month. On top of the other ones I do. So I created a method where, based on what you asked me, I'm gonna give you what I think you're looking for, to give you something.
Can I ask you this?
Yeah.
What's the most money you ever made in a month?
200,000.
You mind sharing how you did it?
I start. So. Let me just say this, homie.
You don't want to talk about it.
Well, I got into comedy.
Okay.
And when I got into comedy, I hit the road and branded and market myself, where when I got to your town, I was doing comedy, I was getting interviews, promotions, on top of other bookings, which was bringing in front end money. So for nigga 1 month, I was doing 50,000 a week. Nigga, I was giving my manager 10,000 every week in commission fee, on top of paying my publicist some more money, and I was still getting 50.
Damn. So you probably generated a quarter M.
Yeah.
So what was
my biggest mistake was, I had a bunch of people around me that didn't know what they were doing, who wasn't professionally supposed to be there. My friends and family.
Of course.
That's my biggest mistake. My friends and family.
So how do you scale and repeat that type of thing?
I have to go back to the starting line. I got to go back to the starting line. I got to start over.
When was this? Was this 2024?
This was 2 years ago. So we're in 2025. It was 2023. So it was the start of my comedy career. I had all my friends and family, homie. So my first comedy show was $10,000, BET Weekend in Atlanta, Uptown comedy thing. So if I would have done what I did now and trusted where God had took me, rather than listening to my friends, because God brought me here.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get here listening to them. I went and got them and brought them here. So why the fuck am I listening to them? So I had just signed with Eric Young Production, Michael Blackson, the same agency we with. Nigga, I had like a 50 city tour. My friends fucked it up. And I'm thinking, okay, it's like the movies. The agency trying to pull me, they trying to pull me away from my friends and separate me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my friend ride or die. And nigga, I fired the agency and quit and kept my friends.
Just don't get on them white men that butt. You know how that shit go.
And this ain't no white man. This is black man. This is black brother.
Just you know
what I'm saying? So homie, he just recognized the talent. But the people I brought with me, the arrogance and the ego, they want to pretend like they know. So they in rooms with me, and all of us are inexperienced and don't have no information, but trying to act like we do. So that turns people off that really know. So when you bring your friends into an industry, a meeting, a business, and you talking to these people, homie, these people are experts in what they do. You shouldn't be saying nothing.
That's true.
So
you should have brought an expert in the field
homie,
with you.
Listen, homie, I should have never made my friend who come from where I come from, my manager, to come deal with people in the industry. That's the first turnoff to the industry, because your friend come trying to play manager, talk on the phone with them, and they play cool at first. But man, your people, they minds and egos change too. Nigga, they making 10,000 a week. They ain't never made that before. So now, nigga, it separated me from my people, homie. And
So
then,
like to this day,
to
like
this day,
it's like
well, because it creates a secret, it creates secret emotion that they have that you don't know they have, because you're more focused on trying to succeed. Don't fumble, don't drop the ball, pay your taxes, don't get caught in no situations. In the process, yeah, you're gonna hurt some feelings. You have to plan, and you done brought them along. They not pushing, you pulling them. They waiting on you to say something rather than seeing where they can fit in with their skill and talent. They just along for the ride. So they become baggage. So when you get frustrated, your disappointment that you don't want to say to them will come out during your frustration. Now it done cause a wedge. They feel some kind of way. They don't want to say nothing because they don't want to lose what maybe you might be getting them. Until they get mad. Then it come out. So nigga, things start to happen. You still have to stay focused on what got us here. They and they feelings. They don't care about making sure the tide get air back up to keep this thing going. Cause they in their feelings.
yeah.
And they not reaping what you reaping. So they saying, man, you know what I'm saying? They thinking, I mean, yeah. So that's why the leader, that's why you have to be selfish. And stay committed to what got you here.
Yeah.
Because everybody else around you and their emotions, they're not professional in what y'all doing. They're personal.
Yeah.
Your professional people understand. Even when y'all get into it and they in feelings, they stay loyal to their job and profession because this is what feeds them.
Right.
The people that's in your personal life are loyal to their emotions, not what feed them. So, nigga, that's why they say you don't mix business with pleasure, because pleasure is emotional, business isn't.
Right.
That's why you don't mix family with business. Family is personal, business ain't. You don't mix the two. Unless you and your partner, that's what a marriage is. Marriage was never meant to be personal. That's why it's a partnership. So it's a partnership, nigga. Y'all supposed to create something together. So when two people supposed to build something together. So when y'all get into it, you catch each other cheat. I ain't leaving what we done built for this.
Nigga,
but when y'all ain't built nothing together.
That's what I was trying to tell nigga. I was like, listen, if you want to stick with your girl,
build somewhere.
Yeah, nigga. Your ass ain't going nowhere.
Man, she ain't either. So that's why millionaire, that's why nigga. So yeah, I feel like this, I'm hurt. But what I done built is way more than what I feel.
Shit, what? You feel me? So it's like, should I know that being a nigga like that, I done built multiple way figures with my woman. Yeah. At the end of the day, but we could talk all day about.
Yeah, nigga, we done talked. Me and you could do. Nah, we done stood in front of the counter on the store and did this here, nigga. So to put it on camera and capture it. Yeah, this is the part. This is the part of my brain, homie, that nobody gets to tap into. And nigga, I can do this till in the morning time. Because this is enjoyable for me. But nigga, this nigga make me mad when nigga, because I'm about game, nigga. Game applied means
I do hate to see that, and then it be grown ass men, 40-year-old niggas talking to you, trying to create drama. I done seen you walk out of interview because nigga want to just, and then they think because of your size you're gonna be intimidated by them, and you like, nigga, I don't give a hell. I got that.
So homie, so listen, so I learned watching Dick Gregory. So if I see you a bullshit nigga, I'm gonna bring the theatrics. I might walk out, kick over the table, do all kinds of shit.
Me too,
because now I'm playing for the viral moments. I know by me doing this, the next person wanna book me. So I do that because I know me doing this right now is gonna at least give me 2 more bookings. So you're gonna see 3 interviews I done that through in the last 3 weeks. I done it with the white boy Steiny, Loon, and somebody else. And then come back and sit down. So I learned how to.
Oh yeah, you did it with Loon.
Yeah, so I learned how to. If you don't want my intelligence, to give you ignorance and then walk back to intelligence. Because once I get ignorant, now you want to talk. Oh, come on, let's be a man. Well, if let's be a man, then when you ask me something, let me explain. Then you say something. Don't let me talk and then cut me off and switch me off. Because now we're just going back and forward then. But if you talk, I mean, you've been doing, I'll listen.
Yeah.
And I say something, we're having dialogue and conversation. That's refreshing. But if I say something, as soon as I say something you don't agree, you say something, we're debating. I don't debate, nigga. Hoes do.
That's what I said. I ain't
I don't
finna sit
debate.
here and argue with no nigga.
Hoes
Nigga like,
debate, nigga.
niggas like, shit, we need a motherfucking debate. I'm like,
Nah,
oh, this
no
ain't what the
debate.
fuck.
Shit, now if you pay me to debate, we'll debate like a motherfucker.
Yeah, you
But
gotta
that's-
let me know it's a
Yeah,
debate first
yeah.
off. Like, then, yeah, that nigga don't realize the game. Like,
No.
nigga.